Hello everyone, and welcome to my standing achievement for Call of the Dead. I don't have a 360, so this is why it's coming out late, because we've not got the maps not long ago, after the new one has come out on the 360. So let's get this show on the road. What you're going to have to do is, to start off with, you must turn on the power, otherwise you cannot do the Easter egg. I know it seems a bit simple, but some people might just rush and try to do it without turning on the power. Well, what you're going to do next is run to the metal door that's downstairs in the PhD flopper room, and you want to keep knifing it to start the conversation up, and then they're going to have the conversation, and then they're going to tell you to go and find a fuse to help open the door and turn the power on. The fuse can be in 3 locations. If you just go upstairs in this building next to where flopper is, it can be next to the cabinet, which is on opposite from the window upstairs, or it can be on the desk next to PhD flopper, next to the paper, or it can be opposite that desk and next to the desk with all the batteries on it, which I'll show you now. You've got the cabinet right here, which is where it is when I did it, and then you've got the desk with the batteries on. It'll be in the back left of the desk, and then it'll be on the right of that desk. Now you put the fuse in the fuse box, and then Nikolai starts messing around and playing with buttons, and he'll set off the little dome that's behind you. It'll start flashing red. Then Dr. Richtofen tells you to go and deactivate all of them. Now to do this, you just have to get an explosion on it with a grenade or semtex, or use an explosive weapon. Now I leave this one in this room and go to the stamina up one first, because the stamina up one is hard to do if you run out of frags and buy semtexes. So you want to run down here and go into the left when you get to stamina up, and you'll see the window. If the window's not bricked up on mine, because I haven't been here yet, because the zombies haven't had a chance to spawn, but if you just hold the grenade until it for 4 seconds and then let go, it should get it straight away like that. And then I go now and buy semtexes, because the last 3 are really easy to do with semtexes. And then the next dome is in between the lighthouse and the ship where the power is, as you can see. If you just put the semtex on the wall above it, it'll blow up and get it out. And then it'll go to the start room now and just put it on the ceiling and take it out, simple as that. And then the last one is at the back of the ship where double tapping claymores is, and if you just put that on the mountainside thing, and it'll take that one out. And then when you go back to Dr. Richtofen and tell him you've destroyed all of the things, this is where it changes on single player, as you don't have to get the vodka or do the horns or do the code in the tower. After this conversation's finished, you'll hear a little bleeping sound, and you'll see a blinking light in the middle of the sky, which I'll show you in a second. This means that you've got to go find the golden rod to get to the next stage, to the thing. The little bleeping thing will look like this. I know it's only brief, but I was getting chased by Romero. And you want to go to the power again, and you want to turn this little handle 2 to the right, so the brown handle's facing to 5 o'clock. I'm going to pull the first lever once and the next lever 3 times like that, and you'll hear a giant foghorn, and then a submarine at the back will spawn a giant green light to the lighthouse. And this is where, when I was doing it by myself in this game, I couldn't get the VR11 after 27 rounds of trying, so I gave up, and I got my mates to come and help me. Now to do the next bit, you need the human gun and a scavenger, a crossbow, a ray gun, or the Russian dolls to kill the human. You want to turn him to a human and kill him as he goes into the green light, so that he gets sat down like a little human sacrifice, as you can see we're doing now. And then at the moment Romero ran in us, and he wasn't happy that we tried to do the Easter egg, so he starts chasing us. But if you do shoot him with the VR11, it calms him down if you hit him, which my mate's trying to do. If you pack a punch it, it'll actually send him out of the map as if you've killed him for a round, which is also nice to know. Then when the human's gone to the top, the little green light will fly down to the bottom. And not the green light, the golden rod will fly down to the bottom. And then you pick that up, and you want to go put it into the little white tube to the left of the door, like this, what you would do if you was doing it with the vodka. But then once you've done that, they will try to teleport away, but it will fail. And then Dr. Richtofen asks you to find another fuse, and all you have to do is just knife the fuse box, and then that'll finish the Easter egg. And then it'll teleport away again, and you'll get the Wonder Waffle, And then that's the Easter egg done. The Wonder Whopper though, it does have some downfalls. You can't revive people with it unless you're in the water. And you can't buy perks or claymores or anything off the wall. And once it runs out of ammo, it will disappear for good. And I think, we haven't tried it yet, but I think it gives Romero health instead of killing him because it's electric and he's got a big electric camera. I'm not sure, but thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you watch this on Respawn Army, I'd like you to bump it if you liked it or found it useful. And if you're watching it on YouTube, comment if you have any questions, and I'll have the co-op one up soon. Thank you.